you feel about this scrimmage on Saturday?
That was good. We had made a lot of plays out there, man, on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. We just made each other better, getting ready for the season. And it was the first scrimmage, so we were just seeing how we can do, being live, you know what I'm saying, breaking tackles and stuff like that. So we made a lot of plays, a lot of mistakes as well, so we just got to clean it up, move forward.
It sounded like guys described it afterward as neither side really got the upper hand. Both sides made some good plays, made some mistakes.
I guess if that's what they say, then that's what they say. But I'm always gonna say offense win, but they can say that though. It's all good. It's always a friendly competition. We all love each other at the end of the day. So it be days where they win and offense win. So it's all fun and games. So
Demie, how's that connection with you and Brock coming along?
It's coming along great, man. Like I said, I missed spring. So now I'm just getting back a lot of reps with him, just thinking about what he's thinking on a bunch of routes and his timing, and we've been connecting pretty well lately. So.
Could you speak about the wide receiver room in general and how you guys are coming along?
Dogs, man. We got a bunch of dogs in that room. We got a lot of different players, man. We got a speed guy in Barry, we got a taller guy in Dan, and you got like a more versatile, shorter guy in me. We got a bunch of other guys that can step up as well. AB, Harley, Fred. We all just push each other every day to be better, and I'm excited for this room.
Dane and Barry obviously, played here for a couple of years, but you guys are all kind of on a fresh slate with a new offense.
Yeah.
So has their experience kind of helped? Have they helped you guys, or is everyone just kind of on a fresh slate?
Everybody's on a fresh slate, man. And I kind of came from this type of offense. I, played with Bush my first 2 years in Mizzou, so everything that I know he expects, I already know what it is. So I'm just trying to help those guys out, and we all starting fresh. So
we hear so much about Hardley, Jamori. What makes him special for a young guy?
He's just really talented, man. Like a lot of his skill set is just like it's unmatched for a freshman. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to push him to be more mature and just stay in his playbook and make sure he's eating right and doing all the things outside of football. Because on the football field he has it, So you got to stay on him as an older guy and try to tell him like, man, you can't be doing this, you can't be doing that, you got to do this. I'm like a parent at this point, so that's what I'm just trying to help him out.
What's he got to get more mature with?
I'd probably say just how he treats his body. Probably the biggest thing, how he eats. Because he's like a kid, man. He's freaking 17, 18, so he want to eat cereal in the morning and before practice. And now he's out here tired. I'm like, brother, you got to eat something to fuel your body so you can get out here and finish these long practices. It's camp, so he's a freshman, so he's getting used to everything. By next year, he'll be really good.
So you don't like cereal?
I love cereal, man, but I ain't him. I don't know how he does it. He eat a bowl of cereal and comes out here and just do everything right. And I'm like, bro, he's always tired, but in the practice, I'm like, because you don't eat right. So I'll be on him about that.
How's the install coming along for you guys?
It's pretty easy. It's pretty well. We're all getting it down packed, man. I just feel like we just got to stick to the basics and do the little things over and over again and just continue to work.
Is that something you have to help the younger guys with, just taking in that amount of information in kind of a quick time?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. They see a lot of the things that me, Dane, and Barry do, and they come to us and ask questions, so we just got to be able to help them.
How's it been with Coach Shores, and just kind of what's it like being able to learn from someone that's been in your shoes before?
Yeah, he pushes us, man. He holds us to a high standard every day. And then some of those days we don't even, we don't live up to that standard. But he does well as a coach is correcting us, and we love him.
Obviously, defense has something to say about it. But how much does this offense? Will we see explosive big plays down the field?
If we can get a lot of them on our defense, we can get them on anybody. Our defensive line, our DBs, they're really good, and our coach. Defensive coordinator, they're all pretty good. So if we feel like we can get plays off on them, we get plays off on anybody.
Speaking on our defense, who's your favorite guy to go up against in that defense?
Oh gosh, my favorite guy to go up against is probably Max. I like going against Max, but Christian Story talks the most to me. I'll just be walking off here like, J-Mac, you suck, and I'm like, what I do to you, But I like going against all our guys, man. I like to make them better. I treat myself every day like a pro, so I just go out there and go against those guys and help them out.
Bush told us today that with Dane, they're just telling the quarterbacks, give him a chance, and he's coming down with everything.
I would too. He's 7'8", so you just throw it up to him. He'll catch it. Dane's very consistent, man. So I'm trying to learn from him how he does it. So
thanks, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
How's the offensive install coming along for you guys?
Man, it's coming along great, man. Everybody's getting along and just picking things up really fast. And as you can see, we're moving as one unit every day of practice. So it's coming along great.
How different is it from this year to last year?
Last year, I feel like we got a lot more playmakers, Like, there's guys all over the field where we could put a receiver in the backfield, or we could put a tight end in the backfield, put me out at receiver, you know what I'm saying? So it's just the versatility. Last year we had versatility, but now it's like expanded even more, with that transfer portal and just picking guys up and young guys developing and, taking on new roles.
It kind of sounds like you were made for Bush's system?
Man, like, it's almost a dream come true, you know. So it's like, what my versatility is just, it just fits so well, you know. And then the player that I am, I'm not, one trick pony, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't really get frustrated with being a starting guy or being a second guy. I like to, you know, play my role or whatever you want to call it, you know. So
To get a lot of guys involved.
yeah. That's the most important part, you know. Just getting everybody involved. Last year, it was kind of hard to do that, you know. So this year, we're putting the emphasis on that, you know, getting more guys involved in the game.
How much does pace and tempo and just moving faster as an offense have to, you think, do with that?
Man, last year we was a huddle offense. This
Yeah.
year, you know, the tempo and things up. So conditioning this summer has been a little brutal, you know, but the sun and the weather, that's something that we got to be used to, you know what I'm saying? We're getting used to it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of guys are used to it already. There's some guys from up north, you know, that's used to the cold, and you know what I'm saying? So just the tempo things is like, we pretty used to it now, coming from the off season in the spring, you know, getting used to the new OC's game plan. So I would say we're getting comfortable.
Yeah, and for a player like you and your versatility, I know you played some in the slot last year. Is that something where maybe we could see you out there this year? And when you're a player like that, are you bouncing back and forth between rooms, or you stay a running back? How do they kind of handle all of that?
So last year, I would, you know, I wouldn't go to the receiver room. I would have like a GA assistant, you know, help me out with certain plays that I had, you know. There would be like certain plays that, you know, is designated for me. So just doing that, it definitely helps, because when you see me on the field, it's not like, oh, he's gonna just run the ball.
Yeah.
He's not gonna just pass block, or he's not just gonna run a route. It's like, you never know. He might go on motion. He might do whatever. So, but for the most part, I'm in the running back room at all times.
So Stoops mentioned on Saturday it's going to be kind of a collective effort from the running back room all in. Just can you talk about that, and maybe what have you seen from the other guys?
So speaking on myself this whole time, y'all know I'm versatile, so that's what I bring to the table. Another guy may bring, you know, the bigger running, you know what I'm saying, more power back, you know what I'm saying. And there's another freshman or two other freshmen who also have another, you know what I'm saying, different type of play style. So we all bring different types of play styles to the game. So when I'm in, you don't know what to expect. When the other guys in, you don't know what to expect. So it's just like, it's an all around, you know, just team, like, it's just amazing, man.
Is there
How
a running
fun
back
is
that
that?
is there a running back that you look up to or try to mold your game after?
Man, there's so many running backs, man. Just to say one off the top of my head right now. Okay, I'll give you two. I'll give a running back and a receiver. I'll give LaDainian Tomlinson. That was one of my favorites. And I like Calvin Ridley in the receiver. Yeah, I like Calvin Ridley.
How fun is it for you to have those options? You can catch passes, you can run it, you know.
Man, it's like, it was like I was in a box, you know, just playing running back. Because like high school, I played receiver and all that. And then I get to college, you know, I had to focus on one thing at a time. So once I was able to start venturing off playing more receiver, man, it just made the game even more fun for me, you know. So it's like, I'm even more happier just playing and just being myself again, you know what I'm saying, all around as a full football athlete.
You guys getting the itch yet to get out there week one?
Man, we can't wait, man. It's like goosebumps almost, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching highlights every night, you know what I'm saying? Just visualizing things, you know, so it come to true, you know what I'm saying? Just dwelling on those.
Do you notice any difference with the helmet and quarterback getting the play in faster? Does that help you notice any difference?
I kind of realized that, but you know what I'm saying? I really focus on what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. So it's like, I don't really realize that too much, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought quarterbacks always had the mic in their head, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know that was new, so yeah.
Demie, as an offense, you know, you as a veteran, get out and play, you know, a real game-like setting like y'all had on Saturday. Did anything really impress you for a unit, maybe one player, or just as you all operating as a unit?
There's a couple players, especially in the running back room, man, like the freshmen, Jamarion Wilcox and Jason Patterson, man, them kids, man, they've been working so hard, especially with just being like, well, Jamarion's a sophomore now, and JP, he's just a freshman. But yeah, like the work they've been putting in and their growth, I've seen it firsthand, you know, just being with them, understanding who they are, and seeing where they started from, and as far as understanding the playbook and football as a whole period, you know what I'm saying? I seen that on Saturday, like, these kids can break tackles, these kids can, catch, they can do a whole bunch of lot, you know what I'm saying?
But the guy on the defensive side of the ball that, having been around last season and watching them now that you've seen really progress and say, hey, man, he's made a big jump.
I like JQ Hardaway, number 6, yeah, and I like Ryan, the corner, number 20, freshman, yeah. I like those two.
Big dudes.
Yeah, and DJ Waller too, yeah.
How nice is it for running backs when y'all get to play 11 on 11 and then like tackle to the ground happens? So you all, it's not just studding, you can actually break a tackle.
For that.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for that, man. We ain't been, we've been thudding up, that's normal. Like, I haven't felt the ground in like a long time until that scrimmage, you know what I'm saying? So that was definitely exciting for me personally. Like, I really like to be physical, you know what I'm saying? That's another part of my game that I really like. So Saturday, that was like a real fun, exciting moment for me. I just wanted to see what I could do myself, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I've seen that,
I mean, you mentioned Demie on there. What about him has changed the most from last year?
as far as just like progression into the playbook, you know what I'm saying? So like Mar, he's always gonna have the talent, he's always gonna have the speed, you know what I'm saying? And it's just getting deeper into the playbook and understanding football, you know what I'm saying, as a whole football player, you know. So freshman year that was the freshman year to just, you know what I'm saying, be on the scout team and just understand things from, you know, the back seat, you know what I'm saying? So now he's starting to drive a little more now, you know what I'm saying? So really his mindset, I would say his mindset.
How's that chemistry been building it with Brock, and just what have you seen from him so far?
Brock, that's my guy, man. It was a couple plays from the scrimmage that just showed me how the season gonna go. Like just as far as like chemistry, it was a play where I wasn't even supposed to get the ball, or you know what I'm saying. I'm not a receiver, so I can't go downfield and block. That'd be a flag. So I just turn around and Brock give me the ball. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna always catch it for him, and you know what I'm saying. We're laughing about little things like that after the scrimmage and things like that. So I definitely like looking forward to playing with him just this whole season.
What's the number one thing that kind of stands out about him to you?
Man, his faith in God. Like he's so like, I want to say holy or something like that. Like he don't even cuss. Like he shortens his cuss words. Like he say she or like fudge, or you know what I'm saying. Just different things like that. So that's just pretty cool about it. You know what I'm saying. So he's pretty pure.
Down to earth.
Yeah, down to earth.
Does that make the rest of the teammates laugh when he's
saying
horse or whatever?
Like a lot of guys don't realize it. You know, there's a few guys who peep it, but you know, yeah, that's just Brock. But, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.